Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Student Life Awards. My name is Fonda Heenahan, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm the Graduate Assistant for Civic Engagement in Student Life. Tonight, I will be your host, and I ask for your patience and forgiveness for any unforeseen technical difficulties and awkward pauses as we transition between awards. If you would like to add captions to this event, you can find them in the settings in the top right-hand corner. Each year, we gather at the Student Life Awards to celebrate the accomplishments of students who are involved in clubs, events, and programming outside of their academic coursework. This year, we are celebrating those students, as well as the faculty and staff who have helped them along the way. Thank you so much for joining in this celebration of these wonderful folks. To give the opening remarks, Daphne Wells, the Director of Student Life.
Hello, I'm Daphne Wells, Director of Student Life in the Davis Center, and I am delighted to welcome you to our Student Life Award ceremony. While the coronavirus has shifted and changed many things in our world, it has not changed our commitment to serving and celebrating you. The Student Life Award is not only an opportunity for us to recognize our award winners, it's also a time to highlight the many ways that you can engage, connect, and find your voice on UVM campus. It is my desire that as you listen to the nominations and learn about all the things that our awardees are doing and have done during their tenure at UVM, that you become inspired, as I always am. Inspired to start a new club, to fill a gap for an interest or a population that's currently not being served on campus. Inspired to be more engaged, to be more visible, to be a better campus partner, or simply to be a better catamount, whatever that may mean for you. As we wrap up another week of physically distancing, because I hope we are all still socially connecting, I know that we miss our friends and being together on campus, in community, and enjoying all the things that a Burlington Spring brings. But let the pride that we all have as members of the UVM Catamount community sustain us until we're able to come together safely again. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Big congratulations to all of our award winners, and much appreciation to my team for putting this event on. I hope you all are well, that you are staying safe. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of the award ceremony.
Thanks again to Daphne for her remarks. Now, we're jumping right into awards. Our first award this evening is the Activism and Commitment to Justice Award. The Activism and Commitment to Justice Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated a commitment to justice and/or has been an activist, trying to create positive change for the campus, the Burlington community, and/or the world. The individual should have strong leadership, passion, and dedication to a particular issue or collection of issues. To introduce the winner of the Activism and Commitment to Justice Award is Casey Lane.
So I chose to nominate this person because of her extraordinary dedication to activism, both on and off campus. While many students are passionate about the environment, this person has always taken it above and beyond to the next level, not only taking direct action in her own life and getting involved in currently established environmental groups, but also providing countless opportunities for others to get inspired and involved in the movement. The most obvious example here is her co-founding role in Organize UVM, the movement on campus, which has organized thousands of students around divesting UVM from fossil fuels. If you know this person, though, you know that this dedication to activism goes above and beyond formal leadership roles. I first met her as part of a group of students who were members of both B-Step and Green Mountain Veggies, who were just looking to discuss the overlap in these two environmental kind of groups. I think that experience sums it up really well. This person is always looking to find common ground, to empower individuals as a collective of common experiences and attitudes. As a sophomore at UVM now, she's already made an indelible mark on her community, and I can't think of anyone who deserves this recognition more. I'd like to congratulate Sarah Ciartino on winning the 2020 Activism and Commitment to Justice Award. I Congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you continue to fight for positive change on campus, in Burlington, and across the planet.
Congratulations to Sarah Ciortino for winning the Activism and Commitment to Justice Award. Our next award is the Career Champion Award, which is co-sponsored by the UVM Career Center. The Career Champion Award recognizes one staff and one faculty member who have gone above and beyond in encouraging the career exploration, readiness, and success of UVM students. These individuals are not career counselors per se, but dedicate a portion of their time to supporting the career development of students, consistently empowering them to seek meaningful work with confidence, courage, and curiosity. To introduce our faculty career champion winner is career counselor Dr. Amanda Chase.
Hi, my name is Amanda Chase, and I'm a career counselor in the UVM Career Center, and I'm very pleased to announce the winner of the Faculty Career Champion Award for 2020 is Professor Alice Fothergill. I nominated Professor Fothergill because she is frequently engaged in conversations around career readiness and growth, and she's very engaged with our work that we do here in the Career Center. Alice has very close-knit classes, and she invites members of the Career Center to come talk to them on a semesterly basis. She has an internship class in sociology where her students work with people who are refugees, women who have been incarcerated, people with addictions, low-income families, and her students always talk about their work with great compassion and respect and optimism. And Alice encourages that same kind of perspective with her students as they think about the job search process that's ahead of them. Her students talk about the job search process in a way that's very vulnerable and authentic, and they're able to really talk about their hopes and fears for what lies ahead. Alice is also a great advocate for her students. She reached out to me last year to connect one of her students with an alum who works at FEMA because the student was interested in work around issues of disaster. And no matter what her students are interested in, whether it's disaster work, fashion entrepreneurship, or social work, she's always eager and passionate and will support them in any way that she can because she knows that a sociology degree can launch students toward a variety of different careers. And she is always ready to support her students as they take next steps toward their career development. It's a joy to collaborate with her, and so it gives me great pleasure to congratulate her on the Faculty Career Champion Award. Congratulations.
Congrats to Alice Fothergill, the Faculty Career Champion winner. To introduce our Staff Career Champion winner is Mosaic Center for Students of Color staff, Tatiana Martinez.
The 2020 Staff Career Champion Awardee is an individual who has left a footprint in the lives of many students, alums, and all of us who have the honor to work with her, call her friend and sister. This woman's whole life is an example of integrity, love for her community, and compassion. She does not intend to, but people look up to her for inspiration, strength, and as an example of how to walk in life gracefully. Her nomination has multiple examples of the different ways this staff member has supported, advocated, empowered, and elevated students of color at UVM. Her doctoral research highlighted the importance of creating safe spaces and support for undocumented students in academia. Additionally, she has worked collaboratively to create initiatives to acknowledge and celebrate religious holidays all over campus. I'm thrilled to introduce the 2020 Staff Career Champion Awardee from the Mosaic Center for Students of Color, Dr. Sara Maria Childs.
Congratulations to Sarah Childs for winning the Staff Career Champion Award. UVM has a rich history of environmentalism, sustainability, and conservation, and students today have very much continued this legacy. The Environmental Citizen Award recognizes a UVM student who demonstrates outstanding commitment to the environment. Nominations are open to undergraduate students whose behaviors set an example and inspire others to lead a more sustainable lifestyle. The award will go to the nominee that shows the most commitment, creativity, and leadership in their efforts to conserve and protect our natural resources. To introduce this year's Environmental Citizen is Kaylin McCamp, the advisor of the UVM Eco Reps.
First of all, I want to say that I'm so proud of the 6 nominees for this award, all of whom have been Eco Reps. I feel lucky to have had a front row seat for many of their impressive accomplishments, which made this a hard decision. This year's winner had 6 nominations outlining their accomplishments as an SGA Senator on COE, including restructuring ECO, how active they've been as one of the original members of CALL, their TAing for both ENVS and Resner in the same semester, and commending the students' perspective that they brought to the SCRC. Now, even if you don't know what all of those acronyms mean, it's obvious that this student is leveraging every opportunity to be the student at the table with their finger on the pulse and is able to make change from the inside out. I already knew this about the nominee, but I also learned more about what an extraordinary friend, student, and person they are outside of their work. They were described as devoted, genuine, positive, and inspirational. This nominee is someone that many people are proud to know, and I count myself among those folks. Congratulations, Izzy Coppola.
Congratulations to Izzy Coppola for being selected as this year's Environmental Citizen. New to this year's Student Life Awards is the Outdoor Leadership Award. The Outdoor Leadership Award is presented to a student who exemplifies superb leadership abilities in the outdoors. This student shows a commitment to not only furthering their own technical skills and abilities in the context of outdoor adventure activities, but also is focused on teaching others these skills. This individual recognizes that the outdoors is an incredible tool to foster connections between people and place, connections between members of a group, and connections in our own thoughts and spirits as we engage in the outdoors. This person is committed to making outdoor adventure accessible, sustainable, and, of course, fun for their fellow students. To introduce this year's Outdoor Leadership Award winner is Outdoor Program staff Jamie Struck.
When presented with an opportunity to nominate a person for the Outdoor Leadership Award this year, I had a tremendous amount of material with which to work with. People of character, people who are characters, people who are passionate about the outdoors, about the impacts that they can have on others, about finding a calling. I could go on and on. It's a good problem to have, to be honest, and working with so many who are dedicated to being in the outdoors and bringing the outdoors to others is an honor and a privilege. This year's Outdoor Leadership Award goes to Josie Norris. Josie has been tireless and inspiring in her own outdoor pursuits in the wild places of the world, as well as creating space for all people to tap into that infinite reservoir of positive energy that nature can deliver. She has been instrumental in developing not only a core of well-trained rock and ice leaders on our campus, but in asking the deeper questions of program, process, and the place they intersect with risk. She has moved the needle considerably in developing a more comprehensive leadership training model. This type of discovery by design process that she has facilitated this year has helped build a better program that generations of UVM climbers and people drawn to the outdoors will benefit from. Thank you so much, Josie, for your tireless energy, your passion for leading, and for your stewardship of our wild places. It is with leaders and recreationalists like yourself that our resources are entrusted with so that others will enjoy them for years to come.
Congratulations to Josie Norris for winning the Outdoor Leadership Award in its inaugural year. We celebrate outstanding achievement across class years with the following award. The Outstanding Achievement Award is presented to a student from each class year who, through their achievements, have made a valuable contribution and lasting impact on the UVM campus and/or surrounding community. Each nominee has demonstrated commitment, responsibility, and enthusiasm in their involvement and is valued and respected by those with whom they work. To introduce this year's sophomore class winner is outdoor program staff Megan Minen.
Entering UVM with energy, passion, and a desire to serve others, Sarah quickly jumped in and signed up for the UVM Adventure Ropes Course Facilitator Training class in the fall of her first year. Sarah demonstrated her excitement for teaching and learning using experiential methods right away. She showed herself as a leader amongst her peers, eager to share her thoughts, but always creating space for others. Following the training course, Sarah sought out ways to be involved and further her learning. She volunteered for the Northeast Association for Experiential Education Conference Service Crew in April of 2019. Not only is she passionate about the challenge course, she seeks to make it accessible for those who might not have financial means to get there. She has proven to be an extremely capable, thoughtful, and fun facilitator for groups at the UVM Adventure Ropes course. I've so appreciated being involved in Sarah's life. She takes time to check in and is always seeking advice from those just a few years ahead of her. It's a joy to be drawn into her thought process about how to combine her passions in both her curricular and her co-curricular work. Additionally, Sarah has been a leader for Rallython. She has worked throughout this year to raise money for the Children's Hospital and raise more money than's ever been raised before. Sarah is also actively involved in Hillel, is a leader in the outdoor experience learning community, an undergraduate TA for the leadership learning community, and an advocate. Sarah is a student to be looked up to. She's a peer leader, but she does this with absolutely no pretense. She's humble and passionate, she is kind, she gets stuff done, and she does it well. And I'm so glad that we still have 2 more years with Sarah Ladd around.
Congratulations to Sarah Ladd for winning the Sophomore Outstanding Achievement Award. To introduce the junior class winner, the coordinator for campus programs, Maggie Colbert.
Hi, my name is Maggie Colbert. I'm the coordinator for campus programs, and I'm super excited to be presenting the Junior Award for Outstanding Achievement. I first got to work with the student on the Week of Welcome Squad last year. Towards the end of their first shift working, the student came up to me and asked if they could stay and not go home quite yet, just because they were having fun and wanting to help. This student has carried this energy throughout their involvement and has led with passion, excitement, and dedication in literally everything they do. They've been a dedicated member of the Alpha Phi Omega service fraternity, including organizing the first Nikisha Falcone Memorial 5K, as well as production team member on the UVM program board, and has held a sustained commitment to UVM Hillel. This student truly wants to help push us all to be better and does so with compassion. I am so happy to present the Junior Award for Outstanding Achievement to Tori Schatz.
Congratulations to Tori Schatz, a fellow APO brother, for winning the Junior Class Outstanding Achievement Award. The UVM Student Government Association, SGA, co-sponsors the President's Award for Outstanding Organization and Outstanding Club Advisor. To introduce both of these awards is Grace Parker, the chair of the SGA Club Affairs Committee.
Hi, my name is Grace Parker. I had the privilege of serving the Student Government Association this past year as the chair of the Club Affairs Committee. In this capacity, I had the privilege of giving out the President's Award for Outstanding Organization and Outstanding Advisor Awards. This year, for the President's Award for Outstanding Organization, any student organization was eligible to receive this award. This award is based on the organization's leadership, active members, growth over the past year, programmatic efforts, collaborative efforts with other groups, and contributions this organization has made to UVM and the campus community or surrounding community. The following organization has done tremendous things to support our campus and surrounding Burlington community. From mentoring young girls in the Burlington area to raising thousands of dollars for Protect Our Winters, this year this organization has had a tangible impact on the world. Over the past few years, this group has grown from roughly 10 girls to one of the largest on campus and continues to create a welcoming and inclusive space for women interested in getting involved in the backcountry. This year's President's Award for Outstanding Organization goes to Chicks on Sticks. Outstanding Advisor Award. Any advisor, coach to a student organization may receive this award. The award is given to an advisor who has fulfilled a strong educational role and has helped students learn through their involvement. They demonstrate dedication, availability, and energy in their involvement with their students. They are valued and respected by those students with whom they work and have a strong understanding of the organization's needs and goals. This year's Outstanding Advisor is being awarded posthumously to Declan Conley. I ask now that you all join me in a moment of silence. We have decided to rename this award to be the Declan Conley Outstanding Advisor Award. In the words of his students, Declan's impact reached beyond the rugby pitch. He was a world-class professor who brought his research into the classroom and traveled with admissions to meet prospective students. Declan wasn't the type of advisor you kept for 4 years, but rather one that you kept for your life. In his last 2 years as an advisor and coach to the men's rugby program, he led them to 2 top 3 ranked finishes in a row in the country. One player wrote of their late coach's funeral. This year, alumni and current players flooded from all over the world to mourn our coach's passing. People who had never met before came together as more than a team, but a family. Our unwavering will, mission to be excellent, and our ability to come together as one are the core reasons why UVM Rugby is not just an outstanding club, but an outstanding community and family. His dedication to UVM, to his organization, should not go unnoticed or unappreciated. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winners of the President's Award for Outstanding Organization, Chicks on Sticks. We thank those in attendance for honoring and celebrating Declan Conley. And we have 3 awards left to hand out tonight. Our next award is the Patrick M. Brown Leadership Award. This award is presented to one student who has been involved in a variety of activities, but has not necessarily held formal leadership positions. It recognizes a person who rarely receives recognition for their work behind the scenes. Nominees have demonstrated great dedication and dependability and have earned the respect of others. To introduce this year's Patrick M. Brown Leadership Award winner is our Staff Career Champion winner and Assistant Director for the Mosaic Center for Students of Color, Sarah Childs.
Hello, I'm Sarah Childs, Assistant Director at the Mosaic Center for Students of Color at UVM. In my role, I have the pleasure of getting to know many students. This student I am going to gush over is no exception. I have known this student since her first year at UVM, and I've watched her grow and blossom in magnificent ways these past 4 years. From her contributions on campus in JASBA, SCSP, and the Asian Student Union, to the President's Commission for Inclusive Excellence and supporting initiatives and programs across other communities, she has been a wonderful example of community care and modeling leadership with love and compassion. She has also been able to serve the local community through her internship in clinical psychology with Dr. Karen Fondacaro and local refugee communities, even becoming an interpreter and using her Nepali language skills. I am thrilled to name the Choden Lama as a recipient of the Patrick M. Brown Leadership Award for this year. Congrats, Choden. I'm very proud of you.
Congratulations to Choden Lama on winning the Patrick M. Brown Leadership Award. The Spirit of Service Award is next, and too bad for you all. You have to keep listening to me talk because I will be announcing this one. The Spirit of Service Award honors a student who has participated in community service with vigor, devotion, and an unshakable positive attitude. This student serves with an inspirational and infectious optimism and leads the way for others through their actions and involvement. The winner of this award has been involved in service from the moment that she stepped on campus and before. During her tenure at UVM, she has served as a service truck leader twice and has been integrally involved in the food security issue area through her work with the Food Recovery Network. Her positive attitude can be seen in her willingness to adjust to every last-minute change and hiccup on service truck, including some creative thinking about how to best reach the pedals of the 12-passenger rental van the day before trips left campus this past fall. Also, as a returning service track leader this year, this person encouraged new leaders to be confident in their ability to welcome incoming students to UVM and to participate in community service opportunities in Vermont. An important note about this person is that her service work is deeply integrated into her UVM experience and her hope to create a better world around her. She understands that justice work and service work are intertwined and sees herself as someone who should and can be making a difference. I have had the immense pleasure of working with the students through Service Trek, and she continues to remind me why I love working with students involved in community service. This year's Spirit of Service Award winner is Sarah Geller. Congratulations, Sarah. Last but not least is the Sustained Commitment Award. This award recognizes a student who has truly been in it for the long haul. This student is someone who has actively and enduringly devoted time and energy to their program area throughout their tenure at UVM. To introduce the winner of the Sustained Commitment Award is the Assistant Director of Civic Engagement and a pretty cool supervisor, Tanisha Coleman.
Riri Stewart Thompson, aka Queen Riri. You are so deserving of the Sustained Commitment Award. When you commit, you are all in with your heart and mind. You care so much about diverse students at UVM. Your presence, energy, and magic have graced UVM for 4 years. Despite hard times, you persevered. The legacy you built here is monumental with Student Life, Women of Color Coalition, and orientation by being an authentic leader that encourages all to be themselves and explore the possibilities. In Student Life, you are a bright ray of sunshine that organizes cool events for UVM Programming Board and advocates for social justice issues at Next Step as a participant and large group facilitator. Women of Color Coalition has transformed under your leadership and involvement with being more inclusive of womanhood beyond the binary, planning events that celebrate diverse women, a beauty pageant that represented different countries, and promoting events that advocate for women's rights. Slut Walk. At orientation, you are one of the most energizing and welcoming leaders to orient first year and transfer students to UVM and the Burlington community. Enjoy this moment of honoring your unconditional drive to be there for diverse students at UVM in various capacities. Congrats, Riri, you are so worthy.
Congratulations to Riri Stewart Thompson on winning the Sustained Commitment Award. For those of us who had the pleasure of knowing and working with Riri, she is absolutely deserving of this award, and I am incredibly proud of her. To conclude our program, I have a few thank yous that I would like to hand out. First, to the Director of Student Life, Daphne Wells, for starting us off this evening. To our Associate Director of Student Life, Jerome Bunamo, who has advised me through the process of putting together tonight's program. F.A. Simran, our Student Life Marketing and Technology Assistant, and to the University Event Services team for making the technological side of this event possible. Couldn't have done it without them. To Cody Silfies and the Student Life Marketing Assistants for their creativity. To the entire Student Life team for supporting me through not only just this event, but my 2 years in the Student Life office. Thank you to everyone who nominated folks for an award. Our nominations this year were wonderful to read and very much reflected the wealth of involvement that the students of UVM participate in. Finally, to the award winners for their commitment to making Student Life and UVM an exciting place to work and to be. I'm very proud of all of you. And thank you to everyone who signed in tonight. I know this isn't how we wanted to celebrate, but I'm glad we still were able to find a way to do that. I wish you and your loved ones well, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.